the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
This is an unbelievable, I don't even want to call it a sport. I'm going to call it a barbaric action because you would have seen it on social media. It is everywhere. And Fitz, you and I have spoken about this. It's called Run It. Run It Straight. And the idea is the participants, they're sort of 20 metres apart. One has a footy under the arm. A lot of these guys are big Islander guys, and they run directly straight at each other. They run as fast as they can, 20 metres out. And the amount of head clashes, concussions, people being knocked out is really jarring to watch. At the start, when I saw this on social media, I thought this is maybe something that people were doing like after footy training just as a...
God,
it's confronting to watch.
It is confronting because concussion in professional sports is such a huge debate now at the moment, and we're seeing some of these guys, rugby league players, later in life having brain problems.
Yeah,
and
this
is the thing, deteriorating very, very quickly. So I don't know how they get away with this
why
stuff.
don't they have helmets on to start with? Like, if you're going to do it, a doctor has come out and spoken about the dangers, obviously, to the body, but the brain, there's no such thing as a tough brain. You can have a tough exterior and muscles and bulk, but you can't have a tough brain. That's the problem here.
Someone died.
Yes, an 18-year-old boy has died after taking taking part in Run It Straight. So there's a group out of Melbourne doing it, but obviously it's out of NZ. I don't know if anyone's doing it here in Sydney. 13 24 10. If you know anything about Run It.
See, I read an article once years ago and it explains a lot about young men. Did you know that the brain and the ability to make rational, good decisions doesn't kind of properly kick in the male brain, in the male body, until late 20s?
Yeah, like 26 onwards, isn't it?
And it's not even, So that part of the brain just isn't there. So these guys may not even be going, I am putting my life on the line here.
Yeah.
It might not even occur to them because they haven't developed that yet. The decision is extraordinarily dangerous.
Yeah, but when you play professional sport, you will do anything in your power to get back out in the field, and it does not. Like, I mean, there's a level of bravado that you have that you're like, we're totally fine. Little do you know, I mean, if you interviewed a lot of ex-footballers and asked them, would have you put your body through that pain again? I dare say a majority of them would say no.
So that's the level of maturity that's missing when they step out as young men weighing 130 kilos, running as fast as they can, into 130 kilos running the other way. Jesus. A doctor's come out and they said, are you surprised by this? He speaks on behalf of HeadSafe. And he said, this activity is designed to create brain injury. He said, I'm not surprised, though. In the same way people thought 2,000 years ago that going down to the Colosseum on a Saturday afternoon to watch some Christians being fed to the lions sounded like a good day out. I think people are now just coming back to the basics of having two beasts running at each other to see what the result is.
Oh, my God.
UFC's the same. A lot of people will say, well, UFC has become such a huge sport now. It's the fastest growing sport in the world.
But you would say that there is a different level of skill, athleticism.
Yeah, but you're still rocking the brain, mate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Call it boxing, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
You're right. It's a hot topic when you talk about brain injury in sport. And the AFL in particular, I mean, they've cleaned it up in terms of head knocks and time on the bench required and how to protect the players on the field, even those going for the ball.
They've had to because now there's legal issues with it.
So that's a big one. But Run It Straight.
The NFL is the other big one, the gridiron over there as well. There's a lot of lawsuits that are happening at the moment with ex-players who are damaged permanently now from playing the game.
And they also think with the NFL that it's even more dangerous when they do have helmets on because they feel like they're completely bulletproof.
It's not just sport either. Tom celebrated 16 years at Nova yesterday, and what you've done to your brain in that 16 years, Tom.
Oh, my God.
Oh, absolute brain rot for me.
And it is.
I tell you what, as a As a mother, I'm just glad that my two sons are both running in the same direction when I say dinner's ready.
Yes.
Because otherwise there is going to be
Right.
problems.
We're going to do a Run It on air next. We're looking for someone that weighs 130 kilos to have a crack at Tom Ivy. We'll see what the result is.
Thank you.
That's not
Fingers crossed.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Donald Trump, who came out, what a statement this was. What a mic drop moment as he walks towards the official presidential helicopter. He had this to say about Israel and Iran.
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Not often you hear a world leader drop a F-bomb.
Albo. I mean, I wonder if Albo's dropped one. Without a doubt, behind the scenes he would, wouldn't he?
Behind the scenes.
We heard Kevin Rudd over the year. Remember Kevin Rudd got busted in that video?
Oh, my God. Jess, would we have that
with
audio?
the Mandarin, and he had to...
What? A joke about a mandarin?
No, he was talking Mandarin.
Oh, that's right. He kept getting it wrong.
It's angry trying to speak Mandarin. Let me have a
You got
look
it?
here.
This language. He just complicates it.
And the funny thing was, he'd sold in and has forever how great he is with Mandarin and his connection to the Chinese community.
Yeah, he was.
Awesome
That was a
stuff.
tough video to get through for Kev.
Everybody looks at what Trump did this morning, and it's front page of the paper too, and then we talk about it all day today. And everyone will go, well, hang on a minute. If he's frustrated and he knows there's rogue nations out there, I think it's a deliberate F-bomb. Now, I know you're going to say, he's unreliable. He's loose.
What you think Israel and Iran are finally going to go, oh, no, he means it now. He's dropped an F-bomb.
What he's trying to do, if you ask me, he's trying to look like the roguest of them all. So he's trying to look like he's unpredictable and he could do anything at any time, and it's dangerous doing business with someone when you can't predict their next move.
So you're saying...
for him to drop an F-bomb is saying, that's a small one I do in a semi-press conference to the camera. You want to see what I can do on the world stage? Wait for it.
Well, a more peaceful way to get through this would be stop dropping bombs on each other and start dropping F-bombs.
More F-bombs, please. So you think they should just have a screaming match? Who can drop the most F-bombs? That's what I reckon he's gone for.
Well, it's...
Because what do you want to be? The smartest man in the room? The man with the most resources, or the loosest guy out there?
So, Ash, can I ask you, Ash, how far into the ceasefire was that reportedly that Iran started bombing again?
Look, it was really not that long into it. When Trump first announced the ceasefire, he said that it would be in about 6 hours that it would start.
Yeah.
And then we had already seen that that just wasn't happening. Both sides were trading strikes pretty early on. And then that then stopped once we heard this statement from Donald Trump.
So he said, I've broken a ceasefire, and they just kept bombing each other. Like, I mean, it's... how much power does he have? Like, and are they just going in there with him going, yeah, no worries, Donald, that's fine. We will stop in 6 hours.
And then he walks out of the room. Everyone laughs.
Yeah. Well, it's...
Ash, you also mentioned earlier in the news that he'd been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, that's right. So he's just touched down in Amsterdam and then made his way to The Hague for the NATO summit. And he's somewhat, I guess, on a bit of a victory lap there. He's been quite well received. And through the course of this, we've also found out that he has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize after brokering that deal. That's obviously come from within the Republican ranks. So it'll be interesting to see whether that actually gets up.
You don't reckon a phone call's taken place between Russia and China and gone, how good is this?
I know.
Hey guys, how good is this? Got a bit of clear air here, don't we, team? Hey, leave it with those guys.
Okay.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
One of the most trusted professions is the real estate agent. We know that, and we speak about lords of property all the time. Actually, there's a couple of local ones that are going around at the moment. Jess, you helped me out with this one. There was a few billboards. Can you put them up on the screen if we can? Local billboards. This is Ben and Harrison.
Are they a couple?
Do you know what? It's whatever's topical at the time. Two blokes from Guardian Real Estate, and this is when Taylor Swift was here, but Taylor Swift may have left the country. This one, they've got Donald Trump wigs. Taylor Swift may have left the country. Ben and Harrison are still selling to the masses, though, so that's a beautiful
But they're
little...
wearing green sequin jackets, matching green sequin jackets.
I like it because it stands out.
They look like circus performers from Vegas.
This one, they've got orange skin and Donald Trump wigs. Ben and Harrison making real estate great again. That could be a bit full on.
Funny wigs.
And this is the latest one. We understand the importance of having a team that listens, and they've got... But both of them have got giant ears.
So they're
very funny.
They now look like huge rats.
Yeah. Ben and Harrison from Guardian. We're giving you a plug.
They're Australian,
there,
are
guys.
they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're up at Jewel.
just
They
assumed they were-
actually do a very good job. Lots of people selling with Guardian
Right,
up
so
in
we
the
should call
Northwest.
them and ask to see if we could borrow a green jacket.
Well, they are all ears.
or,
so.
or speak to a giant rat.
Yeah. One of our favourite real estate agents was the one that decided, with Oasis getting back together, he decided to get Liam and Noel one of their hit songs to sell his latest house.
Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna show this home to you. By now, you should have somehow realised that it's right for you. And I don't believe that any home can make you feel the way you do about it now.
No, you don't want to buy that if he's committed a crime like that in the kitchen.
See, we spoke about Ben and Harrison before as well. You have to repeat your name over and over and over so people get used to your name as a real estate agent. And one of our favourite real estate agents of all time is...
Hi, I'm Jason Yang. Hi, I'm Jason Yang. Hi, I'm Jason Yang. Hi, I'm Jason Yang. Hi, I'm Jason Yang.
Mate, I want to see him on his weekend. Like, take it away from property. I want him on his holiday. Hi, I'm Jason Yang, and here I am having a look at the giant potato in Robertson.
Justin Merendino. Now, Justin likes to say his name quite a bit as well. Now, you got to listen to the music. It comes in at around about the 3-4 second mark here, but Justin Merendino, he's got a bit of a boxing theme in the background as well. Have a listen to Justin. He just loves selling houses.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I am, and I'm so proud and over the moon, overjoyed. We'll give you all three to present to you this fantastic golden land development opportunity like no other. This will not last long. This property has development potential like no other. Folks, buy this property and you will have a future ahead of you. Remember the name, Justin Merendino's not far away.
Rolls off the tongue.
You buy this property and you will have a future ahead of you.
Will not last long. Will not last long at all.
Justin Merendino, our lords of property. Thank you to all.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.